nation and the whole world for what they have done, in spite of all this. We all call for dialogue, and dialogue brings peace. We call for the unity of our people in South Sudan, and we must unite. To the family of General David Mujuru, Ben, again, I'm with you. One, where a bit of fee to be anything. Walang CTF, the government, and as President said, come here, Kaya command. Now, these are the few messages from His Excellency. Now, you need Bajam command as a Vice President from the SPLM side. We, Junubin, think we are joking with the country. We are joking so much about the country. When this incident was taking place, that's the time I just came to the system as a Vice President. We had a meeting in the presidency. And the meeting, what I said in the meeting was that, excuse me for my language by that time, what I was meaning, I said, let's stop playing games in this meeting. And let's not lie about peace. The audio is there. I think we end up deceiving one another. Uncle McQuay was there. Riek Machar deceived me in that meeting. He told me that we are going to give out the troops, welcome of the troops to Sultan Torgil. Torgil there is a colonel in the army. Immediately after, Riek Machar discovered that the boats were unable to go to Nasser. He gave orders to Tor. Another person that lied to me was Potkan. He's my friend. And we talk freely. But he lied to me. He said, Tor, the Sultan there is now talking to people at night not to attack and so forth. But who are from Marisa Lenas there at night? People were drunk and Tor attacked our forces. Tor died in that battle. Another request that I did to His Excellency, Riek Machar, I told him, if you are not part of IO or White Army, let the IO forces act as a buffer zone between our forces and a White Army. He dodged me. He didn't answer. This White Army, they are fighting because the body of Tor Sultan. I called again before they were attacked at 5 a.m. Vodka. I said, God, please, let us help one another. This country is all our country. Again, Ford clearly told me he cannot control them anymore because they are drunk. He's here, I can even talk to him. Same thing. We need to live in this country with honesty. If this peace is going to be peace that will benefit the nation and not individuals or parties, we need to be honest. We need to stop games. Now, what do we do to this nation? I will talk at my level as Vice President with proposals. The first proposal that I gave when things were hot in Nasser, together with the CDF, we called UN and said, okay, they can't then Nasser au bishirni na fi war. I'm chitala Nasser need it. Get them out. And leave Nasser le why dami o ayo. We talk and talk. We talk until Riak was cornered on this. Riak was the scene in the UN. Well, American ambassador American ambassador, my German ambassador used to come to do the same thing. If it is Nasser that is going to take the country back to war, take our people out safely. I would argue to Nasser, there are some people who are still hostage, 170. Now, German wars, they have contributed money to pay these people, at least. We are paying. We are paying for our people, the same people being kept hostage. We tried with the UN. I also talked to international communities that comes to me. I said for this peace to be the real peace, we need all the IO forces to move. And I told Uncle, all IO, that is Greater Urban IO. For Greater Equatoria, they should move to Awinjbul. For Greater Barakazal, they should go to Moped. And government will support through NTC. Second, Riek Machar should peacefully give the order to his forces to move if we need peace. I also asked them, Riek Machar to denounce the white army that they are not part of IO. And I told Riek Machar. I also asked them, an international community, that Riek should remove that word, Commander-in-Chief of the IO. There should be Commander-in-Chief, one only. Likewise, the rest of the party members. I don't know whether Mamanya Deng has got forces. Sena Delbag has got forces. Sawa has got forces. We should have only one Commander-in-Chief. These no people that should be their Commander-in-Chief. All. Which country can be moved like this? Them know. So if we need peace, no update. And I mind, I don't have. I'm the only one who doesn't have. Only self-care. But the rest they have. They should denounce and surrender the whole their army to South Sudan People Defense Force. We need peace, yes, but we have to do a lot about peace. peace can be done in negotiation, lakin they can match shahal, it can be enforced. We need peace in our country. One that I request Dr. Yang Machar today is to immediately help in facilitation to release 170 soldiers that are in Wulang and the rest in Nasir. We should stop intimidating the locals through IOs and White Army. I also want to appeal to the international community that South Sudan is dealing with terrorists backed by IO under the leadership of Riek Machar. I'm sorry. The leadership should be one, which is Salva Kiir Mayardit. This is a must. In my party, and our party is the leading party in the country, and in the Academia Command, I would ask this to be implemented immediately at the level of IO or White Army, because they don't have difference, to stop intimidating the local people in Nasir, Nakobo, Ulang, and that side of my wood. My wood is peaceful. Because of, we want the army to be one. We also need a timeline for the vice presidents, because we don't want countries to go to war. To voluntarily convene a meeting with me so that we can solve the issue of one army, not two armies. I offer myself to talk to you about this. Mama Nyandeng, meanwhile the army are encouraged to facilitate those who are going also voluntarily to South Sudan Defense Forces areas. Either you surrender or you voluntarily also join us. It's important to join us. It's not about negotiation, because we need one army. I've been talking to IGAD about this, the movement of troops to the region, the greater regions. I've talked to American ambassador and German. I've talked to IGAD. I've talked to UN and all those involved in this. One army, that's what we should have. Let Majul, Joron Majul, the gift that we can give to him today is to learn about the painful life he has experienced in Nasir, and eventually he left us. The gift that I can say is a total disarmament of all negative forces. I've already said that the movement of IO plus other or SAWA to our nearest positions are very important, is what I want to repeat here now. Disarmament means we don't want anybody in South Sudan to move. And it is not something that we can negotiate with vice presidents or international community, because these people are living with us and they are killing. It's going to be done by the security organs effectively. Without fail, you are not allowed to move with the gun in the country. Just want to be honest with you. We are asking the corridor of Nasser to relinquish a massive movement of armed group, whether you are IO or civilian arm, not to move. Our security organs has got capacity to see you if you are moving with guns. To CDF and all generals, the movement of our troops should be facilitated immediately so that we go to Nasser. Anybody that is blocking the troops going back to Nasser, whether IO, White Army, is considered terrorist. And today on this table, I'm on this podium, I want to just tell the international community that we are fighting terrorists backed by IO. And fighting terrorists is all over the world. So I call upon the international community to help us fight terrorists backed by IO, to help us fight elements, negative elements that are not part of peace process. Yes, American ambassador is not here, but I can tell Donald Trump, he will hear this word from me. We are fighting terrorists. Therefore, we need you to label them terrorists, including those who are backing them. This is the military side. I am proposing also that there should be investigation to establish those or the parties that got involved. And those will start from the parties with their representatives or vice presidents that are leading this. This will be done by only one and only the Minister of Justice, who is responsible, or a lawyer of the nation, to establish and bring those linked to Nasir case. So if you are part of it, even if you are vice president, then the law must be taken care of. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying that we are joking with the country because we talk and always brush off the realities. The link from Nasir case is going to be established. But we don't want people to say that this is political motivated. We have evidence. I have evidence. The nation have evidence. We will bring people who are doing this to justice. And why I want to say disarmament is one of the priority of anybody that the government of South Sudan will carry out under CDF, and especially General Olonji will lead this process. We will all name you a terrorist, even if you are Dinka. And we all need the guns. And we don't need land cruisers to see where you are. And you will not attack us, you will not see us. So it is better to give us your weapons so that the country will be safe, so that the country can go back to agricultural program. I was actually calling for agricultural revolution conference. But Kalamde, Karab. Yeah, because I didn't get time. And I'm government. Financial need to wallow another Muslim. Whether they're scared or what, I don't know. But right now, cleaning Rakas, how we can build our country. First, I'm leading the economic cluster, but the economic cluster cannot work when we don't have security. And so I would be forced, to contribute also towards the security stability as a vice president. For our army, it is a time for you to organize yourself, and we support you. Single army, single commander-in-chief, Salva-Kiir Mayardit. Again, I want to call upon and ask the areas where these incidents are taking place to refrain from carrying guns and massive movement towards our army. Instead, you should go to the nearest South Sudan People Defense Forces and be with them. I repeat, the only gift we can give to Lieutenant General Major is to disarm our people. And to deal with terrorists and those links to them. Thank you.
Thank you very much, His Excellency Dr. Benjamin Bolomel, for those important messages, the message of accountability for all the forces which were involved in the Nasser killing. With your permission, His Excellency, we have two important activities that will take less than 15 minutes. The first activity is the church. We invite church. We lead out into the last prayers. We apologize. We will not give you much time, but you will have enough times in the final prayers on Saturday. Then we will have the last witness salute and some few announcements. For the church, we invite you. Our program is not ended. We have the church. We have the last witness salute. It will take less than 10 minutes. So we request all the mourners and the guests to remain in the seat.
Let us give a chance for prayers. For this country to be blessed, please you stand where you are and let us give also respect to God so that God will bless this nation. Let us pray. God, a loving Father, we are here mourning our dear brother who have died for the sake of this nation. May you bring peace in the heart of our leaders. Bring peace to all the Christians and all the people of this nation so that we love one another. May your blessing come to us. We all ask this. In Jesus' name we pray.